It's a plant that holds its own water, will take sun or shade, and doesn't require soil to grow. Sound too good to be true? Well, Marie Selby Botanical Gardens actually specializes in such plants. Horticulturist Tracy Calla reveals this mystery plant.
Nothing says tropical garden like a bromeliad. Here at Marie Selby Botanical Gardens, we appreciate them for their adaptability, their toughness, and their beautiful variety in terms of color, shape, size, and height. They're a natural choice in the Florida garden. They appreciate our fast-draining, loose soils, and they do really well with the amount of sun and rain that we naturally get. Bromeliads offer variety in terms of their color and their shape and their size. So no matter what kind of conditions you have, you'll be able to find a plant that'll work really well for you. They do well in the ground and they do well in containers, including containers like the fountain that you see here before me. In the ground, they're a little easier to care for than in a container. They appreciate a loose, fast-draining soil, and they don't really like to have wet feet. So if they're in a container, you'll want to make sure that your potting medium is similarly loose and fast-draining. Bromeliads are epiphytes by nature, which means they're plants that grow on other plants. You can recreate their natural growing conditions and simultaneously create a fantastic garden specimen or a piece of sculpture by mounting your bromeliad in a tree, on a tree stump, on a fallen limb, or on a piece of driftwood if you're lucky enough to live in a coastal location. One of the most fascinating things about bromeliads, and one of my favorite reasons for planting them in the garden, is that they will continue to produce pups and give you plants for years to come. The mother plant will flower, and then as the flower fades, she'll die, but she'll produce offspring called pups at her base. Those pups will continue to grow in about the same area, creating a big mass planting in your yard, or you can take those pups and remove them and plant them elsewhere in the garden or give them to friends. I hope we've inspired you to enhance your garden with bromeliads today. Come to Selby Gardens and see how we've incorporated these unique and diverse plants in our own landscape. If you have any questions, ask one of our wonderful volunteers or post a comment to our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the garden soon.